She's a few shades dark. These cars. Let me just do this over. I'm wearing it mixed together today, but I am not covering that stupid box in the back. Powders, because there's not as much more blah 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 blah. Whew. Okay, so now
we live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you rolling with me.
Hey guys, it's Phonts. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm kind of throwing it back a little bit. I'm going to do a current favorites. I don't have a lot. I haven't done a favorites in forever. I kind of realized it's not as popular, but I still love to make them because it's so cool, for me at least, to see, wow, okay, I was using that then and now sometimes there are products that I still use, products that I use differently, and products that like I would never touch again. But I wouldn't know that unless I did these videos. So we're going to do a little bit of a favorites video. Now, if you like my makeup, it's an inspired look from someone I saw on Instagram. I did film a video on it. If it's not on here, it's going to be on my Instagram. So, you know, you can head over there or whatever. So, let's hop in. And I'm going to look at the viewfinder. The first favorite, I won't be able to show you, but I'll have photos. I used to get my nails done like religiously for almost a year. And then I stopped and I've been playing around with doing my own nail art again. And I'm so rusty. But my first favorite is like weird nail art. Right now my nails are black, so there's that. But if you know me, especially like in high school, I used to always have the most random nail art on before it was like a thing, and every nail was different. I used to watch Jerseylicious, and Olivia from the show, her nails were just always so freaking cool to me. They were long, they were extra, they had animal prints, stones, all that, and I am slowly getting back to that. But I realized I like more kind of like just kind of random, kind of abstract nails. I'm gonna put 2 photos here. I think I'm gonna film a video on me doing my nails, so if you want to see that, comment down below. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but if you want to see it, let me know. But we shifted a little bit. But yeah, so I am like totally getting back into doing the cool random weird nail art. That's my shit right there. My next favorite, which I mean, I'm kind of wearing them. I have gotten back in love with super crazy lashes. I was doing my own lash extensions, which I still do, but I started doing them natural, and then out of nowhere they're like waving at you. They're so thick and heavy. Like, I'm looking at this pair that I picked up from the beauty supply store. I just have this as an example to show you. I love these ridiculous fat lashes that you can barely see out your eye. They weigh you down, and when you have no makeup on, you're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Those are my, I love them. I'm going to film a video on how I do my lash extensions. I wanted to play around with makeup, and I can't really do that with lash extensions, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, crazy lashes, I love you. I am one of those people who won't have any other makeup on, but you'll see my brows filled in and some crazy lashes waving at you every time I blink, and I love it. It's so weird. So okay, you guys know, we gotta get serious real quick. Y'all know I'm like, oh my god, my face is so oily. Oh my god, matte foundation only, matte foundation only. Yes. But, well, like my skin is just, there was a car. So now it's fall, it's November, and I feel like my skin isn't really able to handle the crazy matte foundations and powders on top of powders because there's not as much moisture in the air to combat it, and I really am trying to take better care of my skin. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have to switch this up a little bit. So I have kind of 3 foundations, but it's really 2. The first thing is a new foundation cocktail. I have been mixing my Fenty Beauty foundation with my Dior Face and Body. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body. I have reviews on both of these separately, and I don't know why I never thought to mix them before, but I mixed it and I have been living for it. I'm wearing it. I'm looking at the viewfinder now because I can't help it. I love it. If you saw the video I just uploaded where I said that this isn't really that matte, on me it doesn't wear that long, but it still makes me look beautiful, and that's all I really need. It's working, okay? It's working. So if you have these 2 foundations, try it out. I know when you suggest a makeup, like a foundation mix, you're kind of like, well, what the hell? I don't want to have to buy 2 foundations. Again, I have reviews on both of these. You don't need both of them, but I have both of them, and your girl is beat. Okay? Okay. Sticking with makeup, another foundation that I have been loving again. If you know me, you can probably guess it. I'm gonna give you a little second. Maybe you'll be able to guess it. I'm gonna give you a second. No? What do you got? What do you got? It's NARS. It's the All Day Luminous Weightless. Yes, I said I am oily. Yes, I said I don't wear dewy foundations, but something is a little bit, not a little, something is very special about this freaking foundation, okay? This is liquid gold. You put it on your face and it kind of just covers everything, but it really does feel weightless, like you have nothing on your skin. Also, I know it is a luminous foundation, but to me, it kind of, like if you shake it, all you hear is water. Like it's not luminous to the point where I look super greasy. It's just luminous to the point where my skin looks healthy and it looks alive. I do set it off. I said everything, y'all know that, but I do get a long wear out of it, even though I'm oily, even though this is a luminous foundation. I don't know. I don't know. And it blends out like a freaking dream. Let's talk about that. You put this on, I prefer to use a brush with it, but I have used both brush and sponge. Regardless of what you're using, you put it on and you're like, oh, it's already blended. That was kind of quick. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, because it's freaking amazing. So I'm obsessed with this. I even did a post on Instagram just like professing my love to this. You do have to shake it well. Like I said, I have oily skin. With powder and primer, I think I get a good 6 hours out of her before I'm like, oh, I'm kind of greasy. And to be honest, that happens to me with any foundation, even matte ones. So okay, that's on Flawless. That's on All Day Luminous Flawless. Okay, so another powder, well, another product is actually a powder, but probably not what you're thinking. So a while back I bought this pink powder. It's from Becca. It's in this gorgeous packaging and it's quite pink. It's in the shade Pink Haze. It's the soft light blurring powder. You're probably like, Fontaine, what on earth are you doing buying pink powders? I thought you liked yellow, 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 yellow. I'm gonna show you why I like this powder, okay? I got this tip from one of Irene Sarah's videos way back, and I mean, I think I'm a little darker than her, but at the time we were wearing the same NARS foundation, so anything she said, I was like, okay. And the powder, when you open it, this is how it looks in the lid. It is like such a pink powder, and I'm gonna show y'all this. I have been putting this under my eyes and it just kind of smooths everything out, and it's so freaking noticeable. I take a clean brush normally, but I take a brush kind of like this e.l.f. brush. I get like the smallest amount. Y'all gotta see this, okay? Like, you just have to. I take the smallest amount and I'm looking in my mirror behind me, but I kind of have like these cars. So all I do is I kind of pat it under my eye and I bring it onto the sides of my nose, obviously because it's lighter and I want it to be softened. But instantly, I'm looking at the viewfinder now, instantly this eye looks brighter, it looks more awake, it looks softer, it looks literally blurred, and it's so crazy. I think they have other shades. These cars are so rude. This is like that one step, like, oh, my makeup is missing something. You put this on, it's ridiculous. And I'll even put it like mixed in with my blush some days. I don't bake with it. If I was lighter, I probably would, but I don't. And here for it. So my next favorite is actually a powder. Here it is. This is the NYX Hydra Touch Powder Foundation. Let me tell you a little story about this, okay? So I was in the city and I passed a lot less. So I was like, let me just look around, and I saw this powder. And this was pretty cheap. I mean, it's NYX, so it wasn't that much. So I grabbed it, and it was just in the shade Caramel, which I have in, I think, a concealer and a foundation from NYX as well. So I was like, oh, this is good. I look online in the store. That looks like it's going to be about my shade. I get so excited to open up this freaking box. I get so excited to open up the box. And I'm like, why does this look like a bronzer though? And I was so upset because I needed a new powder. So, and then I show it to my sister. She's like, and she's a few shades darker than me. She's like, that literally is darker than my new powder foundation. Homegirl's a C8 from MAC, and we checked. It is darker than that. So I don't know. However, I am wearing it today. I used it to bronze my face, I think it's my new favorite bronzer. It went on so smooth. It's like velvety to the touch, like I don't know, and it shows. I don't know, I'm gonna have to pick up this in my actual shade and in the highlighter shade, because the way this just glided on top of my skin, on top of powder and foundation, it was just a dream. So you need that. So for my next favorite, I don't have it to show you guys, but you guys have seen me and my sister doing a lot of videos together. One of the things we've been doing are wine tastings, and I kind of cherish it just because it's something that we can do. What is the... No ma'am. No ma'am. And we always are like super bougie. We have like the whole little setup. We did a cheese board, a vegan cheese board one day. We made pizza. It's always a vibe, and I'm here for it. But through doing that, we have tasted several of the 19 Crimes wines, and I think that's my new favorite wine. I'm gonna link some of the videos we did down below, but like, y'all, if you're ever in a store and you see 19 Crimes hard chard, which is a fabulous Chardonnay, or the Banished, which is my new favorite red wine, taste it, try it. You need it. You need it, okay? It's so freaking good. It's honestly so much more satiating than like a glass of champagne. I feel like when I have champagne, I want more and more. Like, but with the wine, I have 1-2 glasses max on a free day, and it's so good. All right, guys, I must have talked your ears off because my camera is blinking. Shocker. But those are my current favorites. I want to know what you guys have been enjoying too. I really want to know what foundations you guys are wearing, because I know ever since I did that Juvia's review, we're kind of all on the same wavelength as far as coverage and foundation formulas. And I know y'all are oily too, and I know y'all are experiencing this drier weather. So like, what's the tea? Wondering minds would like to know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. And again, if you want to see this look, it's either linked below or on the gram. Go support your girl, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you rolling with me.